All right, everyone. Grab your seat. We're gonna get started. Okay, so today's class is going to be some strength training mixed in with core strength. So we're doing some core work as well. The core work will either be sort of standing or seated, but we're not going to take ourselves to the ground. We're gonna do like sneaky enough. All right, so we're going to start with a warm up. We'll do a muscle activation circuit, and then we'll follow that up with strength, followed by core strength, core circuits. We're gonna need dumbbells. You're gonna need a band that's a heavier band. It doesn't have to be fabric, but something heavier that you can use on your thigh. And additionally, we're going to need some wall space. So guys at home have some wall space. We're going to get started. So have everything out in front. Have your water. You're going to sit up nice and tall, scooting yourself forward, sitting up in your chair. And just take a second to warm up your legs. Use your hands up and down on the thighs. Massage your legs, maybe your shins. Let this happen, let this move into some cat cows, or spinal, touch you. And we'll release, and we'll take a twist to your right. Twist to your right, maybe left hand to right knee. And then come back to center, twist to that. Come back to center, side bend over to your right, left arm up and over. Make your way to center, right arm up and over. Side bend. Bring your arms up side laterally. And then go the other way. And then open floating arms, switching whichever arm up. I can't believe I picked the exact amount of chairs.
I know, no one else can come in.
One else can take class up and down.
Well, that's good. We all showed up.
Say that again.
We all showed up.
Y'all showed up. Thank you for showing up. You guys online, you showed up too. Okay. At home. So be in the chest, rotate the ankle. And then we'll switch other leg in, just rotate the ankle. We'll both ways. And then we're gonna come up to stand. So we'll do some squats. So let's practice first with feet hip distance apart. And we're gonna lean forward, pushing down to your heels and come up to stand. All right, so now maybe hovering over the chair, sitting back, take a breath in here, push out through the legs. And then as you exhale, stand tall and squeeze in and up through the inner thighs. So let's push out and then squeeze in. Good. Here we're pushing out through the legs and then inner thighs energetically squeeze and get the glutes engaged. So breathe in and breathe out. Try and keep your chest lifted, spine is long, tailbone slightly tucked. Draw your shins back so you can see your see your toes. We'll do one more. And come up to stand. Let your arms angle and sweep from side to side. One more each way. Take your feet wide. Here we're going to reach opposite hand to opposite foot. And then come back up to stand. Reach opposite hand to opposite foot. And come to stand. We'll do one more on each side. Keeping your legs wide, we're going to just move from side to side. So lateral lunges. Now, as you shift your weight to the right leg, move the right knee with you. So it goes in line, shifting weight to the left leg, move and shift to the left. So it's, you don't want to just bend the knee and have the knee buckle in. We want to make sure we're guiding the knee towards the one more each direction. Come to center. Just a forward fold. Push your head angle. Push down to the feet, up. We're going to heel toe the feet in. come back to sit. Okay, so here's where we're gonna use the wall space. So our first exercises are going to be at the wall. And it might be a little difficult for you guys at home to see it, because I can't really get to the wall, but I'm gonna show you up close what we're gonna do. So you're gonna stand with your back up against the wall, and we're gonna cactus your arms, okay? And I want you to draw your arms back so you can feel like the backs of the palms, maybe the arms draw towards the wall, okay? We're gonna reach the arms up and try and keep the fingers and arms connected. You know what I'm talking about, right? Go up, and we're gonna come down. So we're just gonna try and keep a connection with the wall as the arms go up and down, okay? The second exercise that we're going to do is going to be, sorry, the wall squat hold. So you're going to come to the wall, and you're going to sit with your back to the wall, shoulders back, head is back to the wall, and you're going to sit back into a squat, and you're going to press your torso back into the wall. You want to bring your legs down to about like a 90-degree angle with your back against the wall. The third exercise, you're going to do these an exercise called a Y raise. These are going to be facing. So here your arms are going to come out to a Y shape or a V shape. All right, and I'll show you against the wall what you guys do. And then you're going to tap, you're going to stay like a little bit of a distance away, maybe about 4 inches away from the wall. You don't need to have like your nose touch the wall, but your pinky fingers are going to touch the wall. And then what I want you to do is pull back with your thumbs and take the pinkies away from the wall, and then come back forward. And do this without, like letting the low back involved. It's more of a drawback using the upper shoulder area. The third and final exercise, we've sort of been talking about this, like when you do your deadlift. When you do the deadlift, learning how to hip hinge is really important. So we're going to stand about 6 inches away from the wall. And when you stand away from the wall, you're going to be, the distance is going to be from away your full body. And then you're going to either use your hands to push the hips back, and as you push the hips back, the weight comes into the heels. Your back is flat, but you're going to push back so much that until your glutes touch the wall, you want to keep going back. And then you're going to come up to stand. So you're going to push the hips back, push the hips back, push the hips back, until your butt touches the wall, and then come up to stand. You know, you can choose to help guide with your hands on your hip creases, or you can use cactus arms as another way. That just keeps your back flat, you know, by lifting up through the arms. It keeps you from rounding here. So this is just a little bit of assistance, okay? So again, I know it's gonna be hard for you guys to see online, and I'm gonna show you guys up here. First exercise, just leaning against the wall and sliding arms up and down. Right, wall squat.
Yes.
Where we come down, forget that. You're gonna come down, hold wall squat. Try not to press down with your hands. We'll then turn to face the wall. Pinky fingers on the wall. I'm not touching the wall, but I'm getting close. And all I want to do is draw my arms away and touch. Right, so when I do that, it's not from your lower back. And the last exercise is the hip. So you're going to stand about 6 inches away. And then when you hip hinge forward, I'm going to keep going until my butt touches the wall. And then I'm going to push down. So it's just a way to kind of learn how to hip hinge, get into a safe deadlift position. Okay, so guys at home, find your wall space. Guys here as well. I'm going to set the timer up, and the first thing you're doing is wall angel. So thinking cactus arms. And you're going to slide the arms up and down the wall, trying to keep your arms back. It's okay if you can't touch, that's okay. You are. You are. When you all turn around to do your Ys, I'm going to frisk all of you. All right. So anyway, we're going to do 10 seconds. If you can't touch the ball, it's a good, nice heart over. And then just slide the arms. We'll slide them up and slide them down, trying to stay in contact with the ball. All right, so here we go. Let's start. 10 seconds to begin. And then I'll sit in the chair so you guys at home can see what I'm doing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's slide the arms up and pull the arms down. Just try to remain like somewhat in contact with the wall. Maybe it's just your elbow, just a little bit of contact with the wall. Slide the arms up and down. Pull the knuckles back. The chest a little bit without dumping in the low back. We have 10 more seconds, and then we'll take this into a wall squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, quick break, so 15 seconds. From here, we're going to slide down. So 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your draw your shoulders back. Try to get your legs at right angle and get your thighs parallel to the floor. Don't use your hands. Rest them. Don't push. Okay. Almost done. 2 seconds. Shoulders back. Head back. Stay. Stay. Okay. Seconds. Come on. All right. 5 seconds. You're okay. Do this. 3, 2, and 1. Slide up. Turn to face the wall. Now we're going to take 2 fingers, wall, arms out to a Y or V shape. You're going to walk close to the wall without touching the wall. All I want you to do is pull your pinkies away from the wall and draw your thumbs back. Tap pinkies, draw thumbs back. And let this happen from the upper back portion. Not from the arch of the low back. So keep the Y shape, tap your pinkies, and pull back. Keep your arms relatively straight. And just draw back as much as you can. Open the arms wider if you need to. Squeeze the muscles of the back. Excellent. Okay, last exercise. We're going to turn your back to the wall. You're going to be about 5 or 6 inches away from the wall, just guesstimate. And here we go. Take your hands maybe to your hips or cactus your arms. And as you hinge forward, push your butt back into the wall. And then push down through the feet and come up. So butt back so it touches. And then push down through the feet, squeeze through the inner thighs and glutes. So here's the stretch. Here's the work. So here's the stretch, breathe in. And then push down, come up as your exhale. 3, 2, and 1. One more round of all of that. One more round. So starting again with your wall angels. Cactus your arms. We have one more round. We're going to bring the arms up and down. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Shoulders touch, maybe back of the head and hips touch the wall. And then we're going to bring the arms up and then pull them down. Slide the arms up the wall and then pull them down. See if you can do this without puffing out the chest. You don't even have to come all the way up. Just go as high as you can. You can even go out and a little wide if you need to. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slow work. Another. Seems like it wouldn't. All right, wall squat. We're going to walk feet forward. 5 more seconds. Lower down. Take your head and shoulders to the wall. Here we go. Hold it. So do your best to keep your toes light. So you don't want to push forward necessarily. Push down, heels. Maybe if you feel some pressure in the knees, walk your toes. Try to get the ankles and knees lined, so the knees are just over the ankles. And then maybe if you feel heels. 5 more seconds. Pull the head back. And then you can be here for hours. Come on up. We have a challenge with us. All right. No way. Turn to face the wall, arms out into a Y or V shape. Just walk kind of close to the wall. Pinky fingers touch the wall. And then just pull the arms away, squeeze the upper back and shoulders, and then tap again. And then pull away, squeeze, and tap. If it doesn't feel like a challenge, maybe walk over closer to the wall, or feel like you can pull the arms back with straighter arms. Good work. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, turn back to face the in. You're gonna have your back to the wall. Walk your feet out about 5-ish, 6 inches. Cactus arms if you want. 3, 2, and 1. Let back, touch touch the wall, and come back up. So as you hinge, push back into the butt, and then come up. Left back, flat back. You can always be hands on hips if it's too much for your shoulders, and just push the hips back. Flat back, no rounding. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, great work. Back over to your chair. And we're going to start with a strength exercise circuit first. So the first exercise is going to be a sumo squat where our toes are going to be out and your heels are going to be slightly in. You're going to take a weight, and since you're going to be doing something overhead, it might be a weight that's a little bit lighter. Now, when you do your sumo squat, you want to come down and push the knees out, right? No knees buckling in. You want to push the knees out. So as you go down, push out. As you come up, squeeze your inner thighs. We're going to curl and then one arm press and the other arm press. So by alternating, we're using all four. Okay? The second exercise is going to be a single arm rub. So again, challenging the core, but doing more strength exercise. We're going to do one side and rub. Okay? So if it feels right for you to sort of scoop into a J shape, that's fine. Or draw back and pull the pinky toe down. But what I don't want to see is here by your rib cage. The next and last exercise, we're going to do a seated lateral fly. Here you're going to do alternating sides. You're going to sit forward. But you want to use a lighter weight, soft elbows, and bring one arm out in front, just out lateral and front, forward, and down, and then the other side. Really want to challenge? Next side. Okay. Challenge your shoulders. Now, with this exercise, a tendency is to drop. But if you watch my shoulders, my elbows are down. Now my shoulders aren't as engaged. So if I roll a little forward, it brings my shoulders, elbows, and wrists more aligned, right? So think a little bit more of a rounding. And I'll say sometimes like you're pouring out a pitcher of water. Because when you do that, sometimes people think it's from the wrist, but it can rotate and pour out from the shoulder. It doesn't have to be big and dramatic, but when you fly, you want to think a little rotation forward, just a little. Okay, so sumo squat is first. We have 13 seconds. Grab a weight that feels comfortable for you to curl and press overhead. Take your feet out, toes turn out. The weights are going to be in between your legs. So here we go, down, push out, squeeze in, curl, one arm press, other arm press, down and lower, squeeze in, curl, reach, reach. Slow and steady, go down, squeeze in, curl, press, press, down, squeeze in, curl and press. So let's do one more, push out, squeeze in, curl, and reach. Excellent. All right, bring your legs in, taking your heavier weight if you want, or two weights together. We're going to take the weight in your right hand, left hand to the chair, split stance, bring up, pull your elbow up and back, squeeze as you pull the elbow back. You might feel a little bit of pressure through the left hand as you pull your right elbow back. So think like you're pulling a ripcord. You're getting ready to mow your lawn. And you pull the ripcord. And let's switch sides, switch legs. We have two dumbbells, just try and grip them with the one hand. Here we go. Pull up and back. Here, the right hand can push as the left elbow goes up and back. Who was it who said it doesn't move up from here? And the left. Remember, the exhale happens when you pull the belly in. Inhale happens when you stop. 2 seconds. All right. Now it could be no weight if you like, or lighter weight. Now you have the option to keep the arms up. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. Or one side and then the grab your weights. All right, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So either holding up, lift it lower. If you're doing this, remember, rotate a little bit. Want to start down and just go up and down. If you're feeling this in your neck, then do it without any weight, or do the version where you keep the arms down and alternate them. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and back to the beginning. So we'll squat, curl, and back. It'll be a sumo squat. So toes are out, heels are in, palms are forward, towards you. All right, here we go. 10 more seconds. Remember, when you go down, push it out. When you come up, squeeze in. 3, 2, 1. Lower, push out. Pull in, curl, press, press. Pull down, squeeze in, curl, press, press. Down, up, curl, press. Yeah, good. When you come down, try not to pull too far forward. Lower, up. All right, single arm row. You can take one weight, that's your heavier weight, or 2 weights together in one hand. Right hand has the weight. 3, 2, and 1. Left foot forward. Squeeze at the top. Release down and look forward. You exhale, pull the stomach in. Draw the elbow back. Hold and release slow. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch sides. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull up and back. Right foot forward, left foot back. Hinge at the hips like we did the wall. Did your hips stick a little back and chest forward. 14 seconds. Squeeze the top. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and all right, now you're gonna sit. Light weights or no weight. Your choice. I'll do this time with the arms extended, but you can choose just to be seated with the arms down, alternate sides, lift a little from the elbow. All right, you hold it up if you want, down and up. Or you can keep the arms down and then let the arms alternate from down. So keep your arm down and go up. Switch to the other side. Yeah, good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can also do it without any weight. Just it'll be hard too. Hold it up. Squeeze. All right. Last time. Let's grab your heavier weight. Sumo squat. We'll do a curl with an alternating shoulder press. So 10 more seconds. Toes out. Heels in. And it doesn't have to be plie, maybe like 45 degrees. Weights in front, palms in. Here we go. Lower down, push the knees out and back. Stand, curl, press, and press. Lower the arms, lower the hips. Push down and come up, curl, press, press. Arms down, drop. Squeeze to come up, curl, press, press. You can alternate which arm goes up first if you want. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Have your weight handy. One weight, one hand. Give you 2 weights if you're holding 2 together. And then weight is in the right hand, left hand to the chair. Hinge forward and roll your elbow back. Pull up and back. And you can scoop, but don't swing. So don't use any momentum. Pause at the bottom and pause at the top. 14 seconds left. Come on, you can do it. Hold your abdominals in when you pull the elbow back. Soften through the stomach as you release. 3, 2, and 1. Now, weights in left hand, or weight. Right foot forward, left foot back. 3, 2, and pull, and release. Squeeze, and release. Let the arm straight down, and then pull the elbow back. So you're not curling. Don't draw the weight towards your shoulder. Instead, pull the pinky towards your hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're going to do some seated flies. Here, maybe you're choosing no weight at all. Your choices are arms out, one down and up, or both arms down and raise the arms up. So up to you. You're going to come down and lift, or go all the way down with both arms, just lift one arm. So this way, it doesn't give the arms much of a break. Try to do this without shrugging your shoulders. So instead of coming from here to pick it up, pick the outer part of your shoulder is working. So pinky fingers picked up, 2, and 1. Okay. We're going to put the weights down. We're going to come into more of a standing core, or this is sort of like a, I say standing core because we're not coming down onto the mat. So making sure you have some space out in front. You're only going to need weights for at least 1, but maybe 2 of the exercises. So you're going to need a little bit of space out in front of you. And you're going to do a lateral shuffle, 1, 2, and then open the hip. 1, 2, and open. So it's going to be the inner leg that opens. And if this is too much, tap and get balanced. Tap and get balanced. So this is just a little bit higher and also good for the hip mobility, or just tap and get a little balance. Either way. Second exercise, we're going to do good mornings or deadlifts. So take that knowledge that you just got from the wall, and now we're going to put it into place. So either continue, you could go back to the wall, continue just coming into your practice arm good morning. Or if you feel like you kind of have it down a little bit, where you're hinging at the hips and your back is flat, then we can take the weights to your thighs and go down, flat back, and push your butt back into the walls there. Now, when you get the full stretch, that's when you come up. So breathe in as you go down. Feel the weight is out of your toes and in your heels. Push down, spirit the squeeze of the inner thighs as you come up. The last exercise is seated or standing hammer curls. And if you can alternate, we'll alternate. All right, so I'm wrong. Hammer curls is the next one. All right, plank on chair or wall, and we're going to draw the knee in. So you can be on the chair or the wall. Strike the hammer curls, that's in the next one. This one is going to be knee drives in plank on the chair or take it to the wall and drive the knee in. If you're at the wall, lean into it with your hands. Okay, where do we start? Lateral shuffle, hip opener, or balance. All right, so we have 10 seconds. Come on up to stand. And you guys here at the front can move forward if you want, get some space. And then we're going to shuffle and open the inside hip. 2, 1. Shuffle, maybe open or tap. Open. Seconds. Side to side. If shuffling is too much, you can step. 3, 2, and 1. All right, your version. I screwed up again. I'm sorry, I keep reading lower. I'm so eager with the deadlift. Okay, we're doing standing side bends. So instead, I'm sorry, I apologize.
No worries.
I apologize. Weight is going to be in one hand or slide down. Sorry.
It's a good core.
Yeah, if you want to use one weight, you can do 1 or 2, 5, 4. We're only doing the same side though. 1, slide down the right side, and pull up. Slide to the right, and pull. So stand the same side. Keep the weight close to your leg. Pull up using your side body. Push down through your feet. Inhale to tip over. Exhale to pull you up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let's do the other side. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, side bend to the other side. Tip over and rise up. Tip and breathe in, breathe out. Keep your feet grounded, not too hard. Try not to go too wide, so heels go closer, but not wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, weights go down, wall or chair. Hands on the chair, press away. Drive your knee in towards the chest, and then step back. 3, 2, and 1. Pull in, step back. Make sure that your torso is at an angle, like about 45 degrees. You're pulling your abdominals in and you're tipping your tailbone down. So we don't want to feel this in the low back. You want to widen through your upper back and the lower back. Try and keep your lower back from arching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand. Lateral shuffle, hip opener. You 10 more seconds, find your spot. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 2, good top. 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle, shuffle, hip opener. Remember, you don't have to shuffle, you could sidestep. You don't have to bring the knee up, you can tap. Just getting a little bit of balance and some movement. So can you move and then ground down through the foot and find a little bit of balance? That's the challenge. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, standing side bends. Grabbing to weight.
She's hot.
Open it up, open up the doors if you. All right, we're leaning to, I went right first, so I'm gonna start left. So I'm gonna go left side down and up. And do that. So just let the weight slide down. Try not to rotate or turn too much with the hip. It doesn't have to go far. You have to just focus on leaning, and then pulling up with your side body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the other way. So I went left. I'm going to tip right now. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, tip to your right. And pull up. Slowly go down. On the left side body pulls you up. Shorten on the right side. Lengthen on the left. And then switch it. Pull down. The left. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Place the weights down. Your version of mountain climbers would be at the wall or hands on the chair. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly in, tailbone tips underneath, and drive the knee in towards the chest. Might even point the toe when you pull the knee in. And then flex back through the foot as you press back. 14 seconds. Keep pushing your hands into the wall or the chair. Drive the knee in towards your chest. Make sure you have some angle, some forward angle. All right, take your break. Ooh. Grab a sip of water. Have one more round. Lateral shuffle to a hip opener. Be mindful of your surroundings. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go side and over. Liz, you can come forward.
Almost done.
Almost done. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, standing side bends. Looks like I lost a couple of online people. They didn't like what we were doing. All right. Here we go. Stand tall. I'm going to go to the right this time, right? And pull up. Slide down the right leg. Pull up. Here, the left side body is pulling you up. Tip over. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tip to the other side. Tip slide left.
I'm just doing alternating.
Other way.
I'm gonna do alternating.
Oh, alternating's fine too.
No, I was just doing that.
Okay. 15 seconds. Pulling up using your side body. 10 more seconds. Feel the stretch through the right side. Feel the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Last time for your plank. Be at the wall. Be at the chair. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Drive the knee in towards the chest. And think, like you were doing cat and cow. You want to be more in cat position. Pushing down through the hand, tucking the tailbone under, pulling the knee in towards the chest. 8 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and all right. Just feeling like the heat was drying out my throat. Okay. Take your break, take your drink. We're going to do some reverse lunges or reverse taps with really light weights or no weights. And as you step back, Here, either you're tapping back, bending the front knee, leaning a little forward, or you're lowering your knee. Here, inner thighs squeeze in, and you stand tall. When you get to stand, lift one arm, lift the other. We'll go back. You drop the knee, you can stay lifted, but lean, step into the front foot, and stand either way. Front raise, front raise. Next two exercises you know. Deadlift, hammer curls, right? So deadlift is one, and hammer curls is the other. So with your deadlift, if you feel comfortable grabbing weights, grab weights. Want to go back to the wall, go back to the wall. You want to cactus your arms, do that. Flat back, hips back, chest forward. All right, 10 seconds. Put the right side of your chair. Hold the weights in your hands. We're going to step back with your left foot. Here we go. Left foot steps back. Here you're either tapping or lowering the knee. Step into the front foot and then raise one arm, thumb up, and then the other. Step back, right leg. Step in and raise. Raise. Step back. Alternating legs, step in. Once you stand, then move the arms. So don't move the arms until you're standing, and then raise up, raise up. Just finish wherever you are. Lift and deadlift, your choice. Weights or no weights. If you choose weights, place them on your thighs. Here we go. Hips go back, flat back, and then push down and come up, squeeze the glutes. So here we go down, maybe feel a little outward pressure. Here, squeeze the thighs in and up. Flat back and down, stretch, feel it up. So shoulders back, flat back. Pull the shoulders into the sockets, keep them there. We don't want to reach the weights, we want the weights to stay put. Okay, curls, hammer curls, palms are in. Seated or standing, up to you. 5 more seconds. Grabbing or switching weights if you need. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So here we're going to alternate. So alternating is also a good way to let the weaker side have a chance to do it on its own. I know that you're using a weight, it's sort of working on its own. But when you use the arms together, it becomes a follow of the other arm, right? So it just does whatever the arm is told. And then without it, it has to think for itself. That makes sense. The arm doesn't have its own brain. All right, reverse lunge to a forward raise. So whatever weights you're choosing, they should be lighter or none. To the right side of your chair. When you stand forward is when you start to move the arms. All right, 8 more seconds. I'm going to step back with my left foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back. Maybe lower. Step in. Feet meet. Now raise and raise. Go back. Step in. Raise. Raise. So switching which foot goes back. Maybe switching what arm goes first. Step in, lift, and 4, 3, 2, and switch it up. All right, deadlift. Grab your weights, or no weights. Cactus arms is fine. Wall if you need it. Hands onto the thighs. They don't need to be fully forward. It could be off to the side a little bit. Butt goes back. Weight goes down, and lift back. So don't reach the weights to the toes. Instead, push your butt back so that the weights just come down to the shins. You're not stretching them towards the sink. You're not reaching. You're keeping the shoulders in the socket, arms are back, shoulders back. So here, a little outward pressure through the feet. Here, squeeze in through the inner thighs. 1 more. And up. Right, hammer curls, your choice of weight, seated or standing, either is fine. Alternating sides. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and so we'll alternate. Keep your elbow close to the body. Squeeze as you pull the arm up. Bend the elbow up. Maybe you tap the weight to your shoulder and try and squeeze bicep and the forearm together. Shoulders back, so no round. 10 more seconds. You exhale, pull your front rib cage and your abdominals in. When you lower and inhale, that's your time to soften. We're not always going to be, tense and tight. Breathe in, that's the time for you to find softness. When you exhale is when you want to do it. Grab your weights last time for reverse lunge, taking a forward raise with your step forward. 8 more seconds. I'm stepping back to my left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap back or drop the knee. Step in and lift your arm. And doesn't come overhead, just straight out in front. Down, step, lift, and lift. Switch side. And let the arms come down before you start the other arm. So here and down, don't switch like midway. Just finish. All right, deadlift. Got whatever weights you need or cactus arms. Practicing our hip hinge. 3, 2, 1, flat back, butt back, arms go down. Stand tall. And again, the arms only come down because my chest is going forward. I'm not trying to reach the weights to my toes. I'm trying to keep the arms steady. You're just sliding down the legs. Here, maybe a little bit of shout. And stand tall, squeeze in. Energetically press out. Energetically squeeze in. 3, 2, and 1. Arms down the sides of the body. We're going to alternate hammer curls, holding the weight firmly. 8 more seconds. Shoulders away from your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl up, elbow in. Slow as you move. Curl the other side. Feel you have to jerk with your shoulder. Weight is too heavy. Squeeze up. Pull the weight towards your shoulder. Think about squeezing your forearm towards your bicep. 10 more seconds. Go at your own pace. Breathing in as the arms are down and exhaling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push evenly on both sides. And are not going to need weights, but you are going to need a little bit of space and movement. So make sure you give yourself a little bit of space. We're going to place the band around your thighs. And as you step into the band, bring it up to the top. Now, the first of 3 exercises. When we talk about core, it also includes muscles of the glutes. So we're going to take a side step and a punch. So I'm pressing out with my right leg, and I'm cross punching with my right arm. And in. Step and punch, step and punch. Second exercise, we'll do straight leg kickbacks, kicking back and then a little diagonal. Not movement from the spine. Squeeze the glute. Let it go. Stretch. Squeeze. Stretch. Not spinal movement. If you feel it in your low back, moving your spine. Now, the last exercise, seated, and it's going to be like seated bicycles. So we're sit and twist. First exercise, we have 10 seconds. Let's come up and stand. Make the tap and a punch. So right leg taps, right arm cross punches. 3, 2, and 1. Tap and punch. Tap and punch. So one leg is holding steady as the anchor. The other leg is stepping wide. Try and hold as you cross punch and go whatever pace feels good to you. Breathe in at center, exhale to step and punch. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, go to the chair. We're gonna kick back, left leg grounded, hip hinge forward, flat back, right foot is going to kick back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick back and you lift as much as you can by using your glutes on the right. As you kick back, press out a little bit, like you're kicking out to the 5 o'clock. Pressing out to the outer foot. The left hip, the glute may even feel more burn. Keep it strong as your anchor. You always have a soft bend in your left knee, but your right leg tries to kick straight back. Right foot down. Right hand can come to the chair. Cover your left foot. Lean forward. 2, 1, kick back and 5. Kick back and out. Here we're going 7, 7. Keep your heads at 12. Remember, no arch to the back. Keep the torso from moving. Torso stays steady. Kick back. Press down through your right foot. Kick your left leg straight, leg back. 3, 2, and 1. Right. To the front of your chair. Have a seat sitting up forward. Hands, you are just going to be at shoulder height. We're going to lean back a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow towards the opposite knee. Draw the knee in. Feel the resistance of the band. My knee draws straight in. My torso is doing this. Breathe in and center. Exhale, twist. You can touch your head if you feel like you want to. And also here. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. So here, the more you pull up, the more you might feel it in your quads, hip flexors, lower abdominals. Swing opposite elbow to opposite knee. So we're going to come up to stand again, round 2.
They're mutiny. The mutiny.
Guys online, you win today. You guys got up there. We're like, all right, step, punch, punch. Everyone's going their own direction. Out. Step, left foot out, left arm punch. Come in. Not knee in. Out. Yes. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Switch it up. Right foot down, left foot loops. Up your left foot. 5 seconds. 4, 3, inch forward, 2, and 1. Kick your left leg back. So as it stretches, it comes forward. As it works, it's back. Again, I'm not moving my torso. I'm moving my low back. You need to bring your hand to your sacrum. Just notice if you're feeling your glute muscles engage, or are you feeling your back? 8 more seconds. Pushing down strong through the right foot. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switch to the other side. Left foot grounds, right foot moves. 4, 3, 2, right foot hovers. 1, kick back and a little wide. Keep the outer heel or outer foot of my right foot. I want to feel a little bit here in the lateral part of your glute and upper. 15 seconds. Again, it's not going to be a big movement. You don't want your back to arch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Make your way to the chair. Sit. We're doing some seated bicycles. Knee, twist to the right. 3, 2, and 1. Pull in. The more you can drive the knee in, higher the knee comes in. The more quad you might feel, as well as hip flexor and core abdominals. The twist is going to be obliques. inhaling through center and exhaling to twist. Try to pull back with your arm so that you can twist through. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more round.
Oh.
3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Liz. Yes, yes.
No, show us how it's done.
Nice.
Give me
USA. So it's a tap and a punch.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Tap and a punch. Tap and a punch. Try and step wide. Press out as you cross over and punch. Breathe in when the feet meet and exhale as you tap. 14 seconds. As you punch, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Done.
Thumb it out. Left foot down. Right foot uppers. Maybe right hand to your sacrum. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep back and a little bit wide. So here you can help by guiding your hand onto the sacrum and noticing what's moving versus what stays. So only lift the leg as high as you can without including your lower back. So there's no movement in your spine, only from the boot. 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Right foot grounds. Left foot up. 4, 3, 2. Hip hinge forward. Kick back. And a little bit wide. Almost done. 10 more seconds for this exercise, and then we have 1 left. Kick out and wide. Your spine duty. 10 more seconds. Don't move your spine. Kick out and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and right. Sit. Last thing. Here we go. We got 5 more seconds. Leave that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twist. In the center. Next to the twist. Hold it for a second before you come back. Back at the center. 14 seconds. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the band off. Give it a kick. We're going to stay seated, but if you need a sip of water, grab a sip. All right. Let's heel toe your feet wide. Place your hands on your thigh. We're going to just drop your right shoulder and lift that. Push the knees open. Give you feel sort of an inner thigh stretch. And then inhale through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops, look right. Pushing the knees out. One more time, right shoulder in, left. Maybe pull a little forward, and then come back to center. Left shoulder, cross, look right. Make your way to center, heel toe the feet in, draw the right knee in towards your chest, right ankle, figure 4 shape. Here, we're going to try and keep your sits bones grounded, and then maybe a gentle pressure through the right leg with the right hand, or right forearm. Take a breath in, and then fold over your right leg. So here, let's take a breath and lift, let the stomach soften. And as you exhale, pull the belly in and pull. Now, if your left hip is lifting, glue the left hip down. Come on up to sit and take your right leg out in front. We'll fold over the right leg, right hand slide down. Fold forward. Pull rattles up. Bend your right knee, right foot to floor. Left knee to chest, left ankle figure shape. Gently start to give a little pressure to the left leg with the left hand. Notice if your right hand left. You're gonna take a breath in, and then as you exhale, maybe keep pressing with the left hand or left forearm, and hold forward. Keep pushing through your right foot, soften through the left hip. Breathe in and let the chest soften through your stomach. As you exhale, pull the stomach in, keep the tailbone down, and just pull over this left leg. Now, as you come up, we're going to bring your left foot forward. Breathe in, soft stomach. Exhale, pull the stomach in, pull over your left leg. Left hand slide down, right hand supports you on your right leg. Slowly, we'll make our way up. We bend the left knee, left foot to the floor. Bring your left arm across the body for a shoulder stretch. Take the arms back behind you, catch the chair. Open the chest, open the throat. Come back to center, right arm sweeps in front. Look right, hold the arm across your body. Take the arms back behind you, clasp the chair, let the chest come forward. Breathe into your stomach. Hold hard. Come back to center. We're going to side bend, left arm up, over to the right. Push down through your right hand into the chair. Get your left hip down. Stretching through your left side body, shorten your right side. Come back to center, left-handed chair, right arm reaches high, breathe in, and then tip to your left. Make your way forward, bring your hands apart, left foot hands, round through the upper back, tuck the chin, shake it out. Lift the arms up overhead, pull down, hands to heart, last flip, round, reach palms forward, rounding, stretching the upper back. Sit up tall, take the arms up, pull the arms down. All right, 2 more times. Bring it up, inhale. Exhale, forward. 1 more time. Arms up, reach. And hold it down. Nice work, everyone. Here's the word. Great job. Thank you, guys.